What does balance really mean? Well, a balanced life is something that we have to continually work towards. And you have to find your balance because it looks different for everyone because everyone's life is different and everyone has different needs. But we'll come on to that in a minute. First thing to understand is that it's a mindset, right? There's always a trade-off. If you're working really hard on your career, then you're giving other things up in the process. And if you're traveling the world or doing something fun and exciting and adventurous, then you're giving up stability and quality time with your friends and family. So there's always something. And finding balance is essentially us trying to find a way of having the best mix we can of all of the things that are important to us and all the things we need. And that will change and evolve as we go through the different chapters in our life. Balance isn't a constant. It's not about symmetry. It's about sustainability. And the image of scales isn't helpful. Scales create this really binary sense of balance that just say when one thing goes up, the other goes down. And we often talk about work-life balance in terms of where you're spending more energy in one or the other. But it's far more complex and nuanced than that. And it's therefore not a helpful metaphor or way of thinking about it. You are a hyper-intelligent biological computer, but you also have feelings, right? So you've got thoughts, feelings, and emotions. You have needs, and you also have priorities and responsibilities. There's many different things to juggle and navigate, and finding your balance will be a constant journey. It means living consciously. It means questioning what's important to you and constantly looking for ways to prioritize those things and refine the way you're living your life so that you're not expending your time and your energy on things that aren't important or maybe aren't optimal, right, for you. When we get super focused on our career and we end up just plowing all of our time and energy into working really hard, that's a good example of when life falls out of balance. Because often when we do that, we're neglecting our needs on lots of different levels, and therefore it starts impacting our happiness and our well-being and ultimately our performance, which then ironically holds us back from being as effective as we could be. We want to avoid a very unbalanced approach to a week, which is getting up in the morning, rolling straight into our job, smashing out work all day long, and then living a very sort of unfulfilling evening, getting an average night's sleep and getting up and trying to grind through it all again. We want to have a well-organized day that involves movement, that involves connection, that involves the right mix of things that stimulate you and give you what you want and what are important for you to thrive. If you do that, you'll be energized, you'll be focused, you'll be productive, and you'll also be able to actually enjoy what you do. So you'll see from a lot of the testimonials on my website that a lot of people set out to improve their work-life balance. They want to prioritize things like their health, which they've neglected, or their relationships. But when they go on that journey and they do those things, they realize the positive impacts mean actually they benefit holistically, and their work, their business, their career also improves. They can have more of everything. The balance is about having more of everything that's important to you. And life will never be perfect. You will never have every single thing you want all of the time. But actually, when you get really good at this and you realize what's important to you and you spend less time and energy on things that really don't matter, you realize that maybe there is enough time in the day and there are enough weeks in a year and years in your life for you to have all of the things that are important and to just feel happy and enjoy the journey. Reframe what balance means. As a final takeaway from today, have a think about how, if you're looking for balance, you can simplify that by just curating your life. You're looking for the right mix of ingredients, the things that you need to thrive and ultimately enjoy your life today.